Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Metropolis Radio. Today we are talking about Loki. But before we go any further, guys, just remember that not all of my videos are going to be coming to the YouTube channel. They will only be some of them will only be coming to my BitChute, Odyssey, and Rumble channels. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you have not started following me on at least one of those three alternative sites, the links to those are down in the description below. But anyway, guys, let's get into this article here from Screen Rant, and that is Loki is reportedly the most watched MCU show on Disney Plus as of the recording and uploading of this video. I understand if you're watching this like a year from now, Miss Marvel or what's another one? Moon Knight could very easily beat it. So right now it's we don't know, but this is rather interesting that it's Loki is the most watched show and not WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier. What was the other one? Hawkeye. Hawkeye was the other one, came out in 2021. Okay, anyway, I'm tangenting. Almost a year and 3 Marvel shows later, Loki is reportedly the most watched series to take place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe on Disney+. Loki is reportedly the most watched Marvel Cinematic Universe show on Disney+. Not long after Disney launched its streaming service in 2020, Marvel Studios debuted its first MCU series, WandaVision, in 2021, which proved the universe's small screen transition a success. The MCU's fourth phase then continued on Disney Plus with The Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki. WandaVision hinted at the existence of alternate realities, and Loki dove into the idea of a multiverse and or alternate timeline previously alluded to in features like Thor: The Dark World, Doctor Strange, and Avengers Endgame. The series follows a variant version of Loki who escaped with the Tesseract during the Avengers' time heist in Endgame. After being arrested by the Bureaucratic Time Variance Authority, the TVA, Agent Mobius, played by Owen Wilson, enlists the God of Mischief's help in tracking down the Goddess of Mischief, Sylvie, who poses a threat to the sacred timeline, and He Who Remains, played by Jonathan Majors. Following the release of Disney Plus's What If, Hawkeye, and now Moon Knight, Loki remains the show to beat in terms of viewership. On top of having the most watched premiere of any Disney Plus show, Loki is reportedly the most watched MCU series on the streaming service. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the series clocked 5.23 billion minutes watched on Disney Plus, with WandaVision coming in second place with 4.8 billion minutes, The Falcon and Winter Soldier 4.15 billion minutes, and Hawkeye 3.45 billion minutes came third and fourth place. Outside of the MCU, The Mandalorian reigns supreme in a galaxy far, far away with 14.5 billion minutes watched, with the Book of Boba Fett sitting at 4.4 billion minutes. Loki is the only live-action MCU series on Disney Plus confirmed to have a second season. Season 1 ends on a cliffhanger with Loki in a very different TVA ruled by Kang the Conqueror, who is expected to appear in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. The episode's post-credits show a case file stamped with the words, "Loki will return in Season 2. No official announcements have been made, but filming for Season 2 will reportedly begin this summer in the UK. Hiddleston, Wilson, DiMartino, Wunmi Mosaku's Hunter B-15, and Gugu and Batha Raw's Ravonna Renslayer are all expected for Season 2. However, director Kate Herron will not be returning. Instead, Moon Knight directors Aaron Moorhead and Justin Benson will helm Season 2, presumably under showrunner Michael Waldron, who also wrote Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. As the MCU develops its multiverse concept, Loki and its timeline-jumping characters could interact with a handful of other MCU projects. For example, Loki, Sylvie, and Mobius are all rumored to appear in Multiverse of Madness. WandaVision and Loki are arguably must-watch shows ahead of one of 2022's biggest films. Conversely, any MCU character could theoretically appear in Loki, which bodes well for Season 2's numbers. Suffice to say, the MCU will continue to thrive on Disney Plus, thanks to shows like Loki, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, Secret Invasion, Ironheart, so on and so forth. And here's the thing that this article is not bringing up. Why is Loki the most watched MCU show on Disney Plus? Was it truly because of the popularity of the multiverse and the alternate timelines? No, I don't think that was it. I think Loki is the most watched MCU show because Loki is one of the most popular MCU characters. I think that's the sole reason right there that explains it, is that Loki was one of the most popular villains, so you're going to have a standalone show that only features Loki. Yeah, it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard to, I mean, it's gonna be pretty hard to screw it up. I mean, you have to really work to screw a show like that up. And I'll say this, I did watch Loki when it came out. It was the only MCU show I watched, the only MCU show that genuinely interested me. I had no interest in WandaVision. I had no interest in the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I have no interest in any other of the shows, but I did really like Loki, and I was not expecting to like it as much as I did. So yeah, why aren't you exploring that? Why aren't you exploring, maybe the character's popularity is what put the show over, and not because of how it ended with, with King the Con with them killing King the Conqueror and opening up the multiverse. No, it's simply Loki was just the most popular MCU character, and that's what carried the show. That's really it. And guys, that's pretty much all I have for you. If you stuck around this long, thanks so much for doing so. And if you've been following me long enough, you know I'm terrible at ending these videos. So I will just see you guys next time.